You can become a millionaire in cryptocurrency, but you have to do the right things. Over the last couple years, crypto is up on average 500%, yet over 50% of you have lost money. Why is that? Are you in the green or are you in the red? In this video, we're going to go over how I would start over and build the ultimate millionaire portfolio aimed for 2025. We're going to follow the big money and the on-chain data. My money's not moving the market and your money's not moving the market. So where is that money going? We're going to look at the hottest narratives and have a good balanced portfolio. We're going to get in everything from artificial intelligence, real world assets, and also some sectors that you may not be thinking about. Guys, it's going to be a great video. We're going to get into everything, the millionaire portfolio, and more. Let's get into it. I love you all. This is never financial advice. Let's start off over here on DeFi Llama, looking at total value locked on all layer 2s. And we can see Ethereum still takes up over 56.3%. Years ago, that was 80% of TVL, but we could see Solana is 6.76%. But I expect both of these to go down, especially Ethereum, with gas fees of over $100 per transaction at times. This is not good for everyday investors. There's just better technology out there. This is antiquated tech. So what is the next chain that is not at the very top of the list, but is very much moving, and that I truly believe is going to be up at the top? And when we look at that, that is no other than Sui. Sui is only taking up 1.3% of the market cap right now. If we go over here and look at Sui at 1.8 billion total value locked, it is still far under the competitors, and we are seeing a lot of building coming over. If we take a look at core developers continuing to go up ever since the beginning of 2023, there's been a solid amount of developers on the chain. If we come over here and look at stable coins, which provide a lot of liquidity, these are continuing to go up. So this is taking Tether USDC from other chains and bringing it over here to Sui. So where I would start out is putting a good portion of my portfolio in Sui. If we take a look, this is still ranking only 1.3% of total TVL. I really think Sui could easily do another 10x in terms of this portfolio. And so I believe allocating 25% to a layer 1 that is very, very secure and something that will be a staple, where if the rest of the portfolio goes to zero, you could potentially get it back with just the Sui investment, just a 4x on that. Let's be honest, we are not going to become a millionaire investing in just large cap layer 1s. We're going to have to find some low cap gems in the artificial intelligence sector, in the real world asset sector, the 5 million, the 10 million market caps that can become 500 million and a billion market cap. The 100x's are what we have to look for. So whenever I'm looking, I go to the top AI, and I really enjoy Near Protocol. I really like Internet Computer, and I really like Render, but those aren't going to do it for us. But whenever we look at these very low cap artificial intelligence, they're a little more risky for where I'm wanting to put this sector of our portfolio at that we're building here. So I am looking at Akash Network. It's sitting here at under a $1 billion market cap. If we come up here and look at something of Render, Render is still a 5x away from that. So a $20,000 investment here, if it just gets to where Render at, is $100,000. But when we're looking at the overall crypto market cap, the overall crypto market cap is currently sitting at 3.61 trillion. A lot of people expect that to be 8 to 12 trillion dollars by the end of this cycle. So that would be extreme multiples for Akash. And Akash is a premier decentralized compute marketplace. This is rendering GPU power. We all know with artificial intelligence that takes a lot of computing resource, and that's very expensive. But I got a computer sitting right here that I hardly use, so I could rent out some of that GPU power and give it to other people for a fee. And that is exactly what likes of Render, Akash, and different artificial intelligence projects are really doing. They're working on the background, on the fundamental portion of artificial intelligence to bring it. And whenever we look at Akash, like I said, sitting at under $1 billion market cap with a total diluted value of 1.45 million, they are fairly low on volume, but are available at almost every exchange. I do not see it listed on Binance, but they do have the Coinbases, and it's had a heck of a year so far. Started out at $2 in January, ran up to $6, had a retracement right back down to that $2 range, shot up to almost 5, and now sitting at $3.07. So I believe artificial intelligence is extremely undervalued right now. Honestly, I think all real world utility in crypto is undervalued. Everyone's chasing the meme coin super cycle that Murad said. Everyone's wanting to become a $100 to a $100 million millionaire, but the odds are that that is not going to happen for you. Every person that turns $1,000 into $1 million, someone else lost 99% of that, guys. That is why everyone's not walking around and driving Lamborghinis. But the next sector that I want to get into is real world assets. This is tokenizations of assets such as real estate. We can put absolutely everything on chain, and this is something that I believe is far underrepresented. And so looking at the number one, what I would consider the number one real world asset project, that is Ondo right now, but it's sitting at a $2.5 billion market cap. So although I really do like Ondo, I am looking more specifically into real estate. Real estate is something that's never going away. There will always be commercial real estate, and you're always going to need a home. Will your wife let you not have a home and sleep in the Lambo you're going to buy with all these gains? I don't think so. So real estate will be around, and I believe there's only a couple crypto projects that really focus on that, and I want to highlight those right here. If we come down, one that we've talked about on the channel a lot is Proppy. It's a very good crypto. It's only sitting at a $136 million portfolio, but one that I have highlighted recently that I want to talk into is this Home 3. I am an investor into this project. I actually bought more last night. I hold over 100,000 of them, not $100,000, but 100,000 tokens. And I did a review on it. You can find it last week on my channel, but they are working on making an app where everything can be done from this on the blockchain. You can buy with crypto, list with crypto, take out the middleman. You can see, say goodbye to traditional barriers and embrace a seamless, efficient, and secure way to buy, sell, or rent properties with crypto assets. So that's where I'm expecting this big institutional money to come from, the money that'll really move the markets. Because when we take a look at Home 3, it is listed here on CoinMarketCap, but it's all the way down here at barely a $5 million market cap. Last night, it was under $5 million market cap. So just expect for this to get to a 100x, that would be a $600 million market cap. For this just to get to where Proppy is that we were just talking about, that looked very low at a $130 million market cap, that would be approximately a 30x. And going into Proppy a little bit, I do think this is a very good project. Natalia is their CEO or the founder of it, and it had a heck of a year. I originally invested in it way back here, and I did sell the bulk of it over here during here, but I do think it is a very good project. It's listed on Coinbase, which is a very big plus, versus whenever you look at Home 3, they're only on decentralized exchanges. I reached out to the team and I asked them about that, and they're not even working on promotion right now. They've been working very heavily on building the infrastructure for this app and everything. But so that is what I believe is a good real world asset play. So we're trying to divide our risk here. We got the safest of the investments with the SUI, okay? SUI is an emerging layer 1 that I believe will be a top 10 cryptocurrency one day, currently sitting approximately 20th. And then we go into the altcoins that are a little more risky. Artificial intelligence, but something that is not going to go away and is going to be a prevalent sector in cryptocurrency. And then real world asset and real estate. Tokenization of absolutely every mortgage within this world. Every piece of property is just the beginning, in my opinion, with the likes of BlackRock behind it. BlackRock wants to tokenize over $10 trillion in assets under management on chain. And when BlackRock does tokenize all that real estate, they are not going to be doing it themselves. They are going to be looking for the likes of Proppy, the likes of Home 3 to really capitalize on it. But the next, people will always degen and people will always want gaming, and it's really a big sector, the one that I undervalued for a long period of time, and it is not something that I would list in the very top of my portfolio or put a big sector in it, and I'm currently not invested into this, but Illuvium is one that I've had my eyes on for a long time. You can see right here, Epic Games is a very big player in the gaming industry. This is very good graphics. This does not look like anything that is low made, low quality, anything like that. And when we go over here and take a look at the price, it's sitting at under a $300 million market cap with 12% volume to market cap ratio. So that's good. If we go back on the year, we can see it's actually down on the year. Guys, let me know if y'all would like a full review of this. We could go over the tokenomics and everything, but they are available absolutely everywhere. Binance, Coinbase, OKX. But I do think gaming is going to be huge. Just think if someone could buy skins in the game for their character, they could then sell those as an NFT, which would make that a real world asset and transact through that. And all of that needs very fast processing and very fast transactions per second. And that goes right back to Sui, because Sui is up there at the very top leading in gaming. And I believe it's going to take over Avalanche, which would be a 5x in price away and a 10x in total value lock. So gaming and the TVL for Sui really go hand in hand on why I am so bullish on Sui. But although I do not think we should be investing our whole portfolios into meme coins, sure, that's a way to turn a little bit of money into a million, but it's also a way to turn a lot of money into absolutely nothing. I've got to have some exposure to it because I do not think it's going away. And so I want to look at a project that potentially hits in multiple sectors. Maybe let's say artificial intelligence, and let's also say meme coins, something that is not a super low cap, but is not up in the top 5 crypto meme coins, and that is no other than Turbo. Guys, y'all know I love Turbo. I've been invested in it for a long time. They just got a Coinbase listing on Binance, Qcoin, Kraken, available absolutely everywhere, and sitting at under $1 billion market cap, 715 million for the toad. Guys, if we go back, look all time, what a chart. If we go back 1 year, what a chart. They have absolutely exploded. But now that they are available to absolutely every investor in the world, I believe Turbo will do extremely well. And they've got some really bullish news coming up on the 17th that I'm going to highlight in another video soon. But if we look, Turbo is listed down here at 134th in overall market cap. You can see under a $715 million total market cap. But look at the coins that are over it. Notcoin, Goat's artificial intelligence, but PopCat, MogCoin, Brett, these are all good, but I would really be eyeing for Turbo to get into this top 5. And so that right there is about a 3 or 4x away. And that is assuming that the crypto market cap does not continue going up. So the truth of the matter is that we are not going to become a millionaire in crypto by investing $1,000. You've got to have a decent amount of starting liquidity. And if you don't have that, don't worry. Continue building to it. Make good trades, invest in good assets, and really find the hot narratives. You can turn 1,000 into 10,000. You can turn 50,000 into $1 million, but always manage your own risk because cryptocurrency is extremely risky and it is extremely volatile. But I want to know, what do you think about this millionaire crypto portfolio? I'm trying to divide the risk between Sui, which I believe is a very safe investment, and then going into a real world asset play that is essentially a micro cap. Could go to zero, could go to $500 million. Guys, if you like the content, please like, please subscribe, join the Freeman and Finance family. I love you all.